Countless hours, sweat, and effort is put into our food plots every year. So why not ensure that only the very best seed is put in the ground?
My name is Wesley Delks, and I work for Indiana Crop Improvement Association. We are a seed testing facility and have the capability of creating custom tests to evaluate food plot products. I have set up a series of tests to evaluate 3 clover mixes and demonstrate the type of testing we are capable of.
The seed was first measured out to ensure that we were working with the same sample size for all 3 mixes. The inert matter and other species that are not supposed to be in these mixes were separated from the sample. All data is recorded. The first test is our standard worm germ test. In this test, we typically separate mixes into species and perform worm germs on each species. However, only an overall germ score was calculated for this demonstration. The seed is placed on a germination blotter and kept at ideal conditions. The number of normal plants, abnormal plants, and dead seed is collected. The second test is a saturated cold test to simulate planting in cold, wet conditions such as early spring or fall. The seed was placed on top of a prepared soil bed in which water is continuously wicked up onto the soil platform by germination paper. The seed is placed in our cold room for an extended period of time before it is moved into our 75-degree germinator. The number of normal plants, abnormal plants, and dead seed is collected. The next test is a drought simulation test. The seed was placed on a sand soil mixture in 90 degrees for 14 days before being moved into our 75-degree germinator. No water was given to the sample until the 14th day. Once again, the number of normal plants, abnormal plants, and dead seed is collected. This test is a shade tolerance test. Poster board was cut out and put up in the back of our germination carts to allow full light, 50% light, and 10% light onto the trays in which the seed had been planted. At the end of the testing period, the weight of biomass was compared on each tray. The final test is a browse test. On 3 set days, all vegetation is cut back to 3 inches of growth within a square meter. At every cutting, the grams of biomass produced is weighed. At the end of the testing period, the total biomass available to wildlife produced is calculated within a square meter for each mix.
By no means are the tests I describe an exhaustive list of what we can do at Indiana Crop. It is our goal to provide accurate and consistent results for the data you need to help market your food plot products.